Today we are going to visit two quite famous shopping complexes on the island of Phuket, and we will start with Big C Supermarket, which is located in the central part of the island in Phuket town area. Big C Shopping Mall is not much different from its counterparts. On the first floor there are small stores, including offices of mobile operators, pharmacy, photo equipment store, fast food restaurants. A separate place is occupied by cosmetic salons. But the most important thing here is of course the trading hall of the supermarket. Here there is everything your soul desires, and often even with decent discounts. Musical instruments, suitcases and bags, a huge department of clothing, both men's and women's, and at a very good price, and a decent selection. The home appliance department is also impressive. If you have ideas to buy all sorts of home appliances, this is the place to go. Kettles, washing machines, TVs, audio equipment, everything you can think of is here. There's also a small home furnishings department. The choice, however, is small, but enough to buy all sorts of useful little things, although there are beds too. And of course, most of the store is occupied by the grocery section. There is not much to tell, there is everything here. Big C Shopping Center actually has 2 floors. If you go down to the lower level, you can have a decent meal. This place can be called a dining room, although it is more correctly called a food court. A couple dozen small restaurants with Asian and European cuisine, and very inexpensive. If you came with children, you can leave them to have fun here, next to it, in the children's play area, well, or on slot machines. About half of the lower level is occupied by the zone selling all sorts of equipment, from computer stores or stores with components, smartphones, to stores with all sorts of small things, scissors, razors, purses, and so on. Not far from Big C is another famous supermarket. That's where we will go now. In general, it would be more correct to call this complex a hypermarket because its size is impressive. Naturally, the most important thing here is the large trading hall itself. It somewhat resembles the previous Big C, but only a little larger, and the choice is bigger. The same department of household appliances with a huge selection including televisions, washing machines, computers and components, all sorts of pots, kettles, multi-cookers and much more. There is also a huge selection of clothes, and at a fairly low price. Department with children's clothes is also quite large. There is a lot to choose from. And of course, products. Prices are quite reasonable. The choice is huge. Special attention should be paid to the confectionery department. All the pastries here are made by themselves, and believe me, they are worth a try. By the way, it should be said that Tesco Lotus Extra has one distinctive feature. Every evening from 10 p.m. the store makes a markdown of some goods, as much as 50%, so you can save a lot. There is also a small row with ready Thai food, so fans of Thai cuisine can buy a dinner for a penny. Well, in addition to the trading hall, there are small shops with souvenirs, all sorts of small things, and a large variety of watches. Some branded stores including cosmetics of famous brands, covers for smartphones, smartphones themselves, and a couple of fast food McDonald's and KFC. want a more substantial meal, then you'll have to go to the second floor. It is here that a rather spacious food court is located. The idea is about the same as in Big C, several small points with Asian and European cuisine, so there is a lot to choose from. Among other things, the complex has offices of some Thai banks and a large Home Pro store, which will be more interesting for those who need to buy something for the home, or those who are doing home renovations. From drills to modern kitchen and living rooms, there's a very large selection. In general, if you need shopping, you can choose either Big C or Tesco Lotus Extra. They are a kilometer apart, and we'll see you in the next issue.